Okay, let's jump straight into it. So, gonna be a relatively short stream today. Got one thing on the plan, and that's fighting Preston and Maura. But first, we have to grab an encounter. We are going to be pulling Game Corner. So, pretty sure I've already got the coin case. I need to remember how many coins I need. We are looking for we are going to be pulling a Lavatar here. I just need to check. So that's badge 5. So our heat badge we're looking for, so I need 6,000 coins. Perfect. Save so I don't have to buy it again. So we want heat badge, Lavatar or build them. Yep, build them. We already have one. I'm just going to reset because it'll be quicker. Build them. Just quickly. Oh my. Lavatar. There we go. I do need to find a I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, and now just before we run in, I do need to do a few calcs. I need to figure out what level I need to get Lavatar to. It is going to be somewhat important. So let's check it out. We are naive, which is kind of bad. Minus special defense is not good. I was hoping for high special defense. But, yep, that's pretty good IVs. I'll certainly take that. So, need to grab this. Okay, so I need to figure out what level this is going to be. So it looks like it'll be level 76 for that, which is, you know what, that's okay. So I'm going to grab our team. So we see this is coming. We need Metagross. Before I do this, I should fly back to Mossdeep. And let's grab the team. So I need Blaziken. I'm going to be slot 1. Metagross, I need Chandelure. I need Gengar. And I need Hitmonlee. Although, hang on. Wait, there's a few things we need to do first. I'm going to keep Archeops there for a flyer. Okay, let's first do our leveling up. So, Blaziken needs to be leveled up to level 79. Overheat and replace Flamethrower. Close combat, yes please. Flare Blitz again. I'm going to go over Brave Bird. I think definitely want both Overheat and Flare Blitz. Okay, perfect. Tyrannostar, I'm going to be leveling up all the way to 76. This might take a while. Don't want Rock Blast. It's going to have a lot of moves. As far as I know, I should probably double check. I'm pretty sure there's no delays for Tyranitar. No, he gets all its moves, so we'll just be leveling up. Don't need that. Screech we do want. Screech is quite good. We'll get rid of Rock Tomb. We'll teach that back whenever. Rock Slide we definitely want. Crunch we also definitely want. And then Earthquake will be the last move we want. Should get it here. Nope. Okay, that should be our final move set. I know this can do things with the rage setup, but I feel like that's pretty niche. So I'm gonna keep Screech. I think Screech is a bit more valuable in general. Yeah. Okay, we get our evolution here. There we go, want Stone Edge either. You just want to go up to level 76. Perfect. We do need some more leveling up as well. We need Gengar up to level 83. And we'll also need Hitmonlee to level up. I'll do that in a sec. The other thing we need to figure out is I want to do a bit of edging. So I need to figure out where. Where's a good location for this? Okay, because I'm going to quickly go over this way, I think. I'm going to mute and put on speed up for this, because it'll be much better. What we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of edging. So in a turn, obviously I already got the encounter from here. That's not what I'm going to go up a bit so we don't get the low level. That's frustrating. Because we want to get Tyranitar close enough that it will level up to 77 in the fight. So this will take a little bit. Okay, let's check, see how close we are. 1,900. Okay, perfect. This should put us about nice and close, but not over. I'll go somewhere else for Blaziken because where can I go that works well for Blaziken? I think if I just go to here maybe, I think that should be okay. Hopefully these should all one shot. Okay, cool. Okay, well, how much more do you need? Still a bit. Still a couple more. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of those. I'm gonna run because I don't know how much you give me. Can't remember how much you gave me either. It's probably fine, but I don't want to risk it. I think you were too much. So a Toxtricity or a Dreadnought I know are fine, so you'll be fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, that is done now. So both of those should now level up in the fight. We are going to fly back and finish getting ready. Okay. Okay, bring Hitmonlee back in now. And first things first, you need to level up Hitmonlee to level 85. Then I need to teach a Rock Tomb. To Hitmonlee. We're going to do Low Kick. Low Kick's not overly useful because it's never going to be any better than Close Combat, except for not having drops, so we'll drop that. And then we can start giving out items. So I need a citrus berry on Tyranitar. I need a citrus berry on Hitmonlee. I need an orange berry on Blaziken. Then I need some items. I need a metal coat for Metagross. I need Sticky Barb on Gengar. And I need Spell Tag for Chandelure. And this is going to be the team to fight Preston and Maura. So with that, I think we are good to jump into the fights. So, should be Blaziken slot 2, which is opposite the Sylveon. And yeah, I think let's just jump into it. Cool. So, it's a demon fight. Opens with Noivern and Sylveon. Noivern is faster than everything, it has Tailwind, it has powerful Hurricane, it's Focus Blast, but annoyingly, obviously, both of those moves can miss, so there's inconsistencies if you're playing around that. This Sylveon has Protect, has Misty Explosion, and Hyper Voice and Fairy Gem, so it does a bunch of damage. Blaziken here is baiting kills from both of them, with Hyper Voice from Sylveon and Hurricane from Noivern. Metagross, unfortunately, because Metagross is minus speed, it is unfortunately slower than this Sylveon. If my Metagross wasn't minus speed and it was faster than Sylveon, this line would have been even freer. I would have been able to do it with only 5 months, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So what we're going to do is Meteor Mash is going to kill Sylveon. Slow kill, which means, and we're going to Protect. Protect will protect on the Hurricane and the Hyper Voice. Metagross obviously will take then the Hyper Voice, but that's okay. It does deal quite a lot, but it's okay. So we Protect. Yep, Hurricane protected on. Hyper Voice comes out, it uses its gem. Fairy Gem, Pixelate Hyper Voice is going to do quite a lot. And no crit there is actually good. There was a little bit of fiction if we got pretty much max roll crit by that, but we didn't, so it's all fine. Sylveon dies here. With Blaziken in the baiting spot, well, Blaziken we edged so it would level up here. That was because 79 was the highest level it could be that it baited a Hyper Voice skill, but technically we need level 81 later on to guaranteed live a hit, so we are then also risking some fiction if it gets max roll crit later, but 80 makes it safer. So it levels up here. Anyway, that doesn't matter, it baits in Metagross, going for a fast Zen Headbutt kill. So this turn, we do have Ice Punch, so we could kill this Noivern, but we're not going to. We are going to switch out into Chandelure. And Blaziken here, baiting a Zen Headbutt and a Hurricane, is going to switch into Tyranitar. This is why we pulled Tyranitar from Game Corner for this, because its resistance profile is just exactly what I need here. So we ended up pulling it. A Hurricane miss here would actually be great. If it doesn't and it doesn't crit, it should be fine. Miss, that is perfect. I think that means the rest of this fight is now riskless, pretty much. So, by keeping our Tyranitar at only level 76, it always baits a fast kill from Meteor Mash here at full HP. So this is going to be Meteor Mash, and it's going to be Focus Blast. But Meteor Mash is not going to go off because with a spell tag, Shadow Ball just fast kills Metagross. And because we're showing it a fast kill on the other side, it's not going to bullet punch Chandelure. Meanwhile, Tyranitar, which will now only be taking a fighting move, can swap into Gengar. So that swaps out. So we should get Focus Blast come out here. Perfect. Doesn't do anything. Shadow Ball comes out and kills the Metagross. Perfect. Tyranitar also levels up there because we edged it as well. This is because now it doesn't need to bait that kill. We leveled it up because 2 high roll crit Hurricanes would have killed it. It needs to switch in again this next turn and take another one. So we leveled it up just to be a bit safer. And we, importantly, Gengar takes Sticky Barb here. That Sticky Barb is important because now, thanks to that, Noivern always sees a kill with Tailwind, which does 179 minimum. If we check, we're at 179. So Tailwind always sees a kill. So Chandelure is just going to fast kill this Drifblim with another spell tag Shadow Ball. Noivern here is going for Hurricane into Gengar. We are going to swap that into Tyranitar to take it again. Hurricane is down, it hits this time. We don't care about confusion, we're not staying in. Doesn't crit, that's fine. Perfect. For Life Orb tick, that doesn't matter. And Shadow Ball kills Drifblim, and we now have a 2v1 for the rest of this fight, which is perfect. So what we're going to do here is Chandelure is going to swap back out for Metagross, and Tyranitar here on, which is only a Focus Blast, is actually going to swap into Hitmonlee. Because Hitmonlee has great special defense, this can never crit kill. We would like it to. There is some fiction if it max roll crit plus drops us, but, well, hopefully not. Hits, no crit, no drop, perfect, we're fine. So on this turn, we can simply use Ice Punch to kill this while we fake it out. So Noivern gets faked out, it flinches, and then it dies to Ice Punch. Perfect, so this baits out Mismagius. Mismagius sees a fast kill with Shadow Ball into Metagross here, and sees no kills into Hitmonlee. There was a bit of fiction if Focus Blast had max roll crit plus special defense dropped Hitmonlee, then the max roll of Shadow Ball would have seen a kill into it, but that was very fictional. So we're going to switch Metagross here into Blaziken. Max roll crit does kill us, which would not be good, but we're going to hope to avoid that. And meanwhile, Hitmonlee is going to hit a Rock Tomb to drop this in speed and break its Focus Sash. So we want to see not max roll crit. No crit, perfect. We had an Oran Berry just to try and keep us out of range of Shadow Sneak. We couldn't go Citrus because we need to show it another kill again here, but that's fine. So now it only sees kill into Blaziken, we can protect, and we can swap into Gengar here. Perfect. We get the Sticky Barb, that doesn't matter anymore. So we are now faster than this Mismagius because we've dropped its speed, and Shadow Ball exactly kills. we are going to so first we're going to swap Blaziken out for Metagross because that slot's taking nothing, and we are going to use Shadow Ball to kill. This is a fast kill into Blaziken, so I shouldn't Shadow Sneak Gengar. And Gengar simply kills Miss Magius. And finally, the only Mon left is Gardevoir. Neither of these Mons say a fast kill into Gardevoir, so it's never going to click Shadow Sneak into either of our Mons. So this can't click Shadow Sneak, so which means we are just going to outspeed with Bullet Punch and Sludge Bomb, which combined will kill it. And that's the fight. Preston and Maura down. Demons done. First fight of Tate and Liza's gym. What many can be considered one of the hardest fights in the game is done. Thank you, thank you. It sort of just all came together. And, you know, I had to pull Tyranitar for it, but honestly I'd been kind of trying to find excuses to pull Tyranitar there anyway, because with Tyranitar pulled there, we're actually now going to go get another encounter. We are going to go get the Magma Hideout encounter, which I have been delaying until this point because I was hoping to go to the final room and pull for Cyndaquil, because Typhlosion would be really fun with, you know, Burn Up, Eruption. But obviously you can also get a Tyranitar in that room, so I was kind of holding that off there. So with that done, we can actually go and pull that encounter, which now in that final room of Magma Hideout, the possible encounters are only Charizard or Cyndaquil. So we get I think it's a 33% chance of Cyndaquil, 66 of Charizard. Honestly, both are fine. I don't have too many flying types, so I'm not going to complain about Charizard. But Typhlosion would be great, because if I can get some Blaze Burn-Ups, or, you know, later Choice Scarf Eruptions, or whatever, they will be very nice. So I'm going to grab a quick squad for catching. And let's go grab the yes, I'm pretty sure that is right. You do have to delay. No, you actually don't. Sorry, you have to delay if you want Eruption on, if you want to go to Shui and Typhlosion. I don't really know whether I want Hisuian or whether I want regular. I do already have Chandelure, so another Fire Ghost, I don't know if that's what I want, but also, you know, it does hit harder. It's got 10 extra special attack at the cost of 5 speed, so I don't know. I'll make a decision. I don't think I'll decide that now, but I'll just leave it untouched. You know, I don't know why I'm walking. Let's. We're gonna fly over there, and I should probably remember to heal. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to delay Quilava if I'm going for Hisui Typhlosion, but I don't know whether I want to go for Hisui or regular. I probably will go Hisui, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe that extra 5 speed it will be very useful. We'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure I still have I still have the Acro Bike. So. Yeah. The couple of points I also came pretty close to pulling this first room Magma Hideout, because, you know, being able to trade for a Galarian Weezing or even just have Grand Bull as an Intimidate and a Fairy type seemed okay, but I never ended up really needing it. So was able to delay, and now we're gonna pull our encounter. Okay. Alright, spot. Let me just check who I want to lead with. I'm gonna check what their movesets are. I think I'll probably lead with Archeops just so I can run from the dupes. Yeah, I'll lead with Archeops. I don't think anything will be able to kill it in one shot. Let's see. What are we going to get? 12 calls a dupe. This might take a while because we're only, well, it's 15%. 10% Charizard, 5% Cyndaquil, so hopefully it won't take too long. Felix the dupe. But I did also consider doing this first to try and get Tyranitar and then not having full game corner. But I feel like in the end that would have been worse because I think, you know, getting Tyranitar from game corner is really good because it also means you get to keep Rock Slide, which if I'd caught that there, that doesn't have Rock Slide anymore. And, you know, better stats are good and, you know, all that. Luna. Unfortunately, I cannot get that. That was a dupe on my last run, which unfortunately was also Unnerve. It did absolutely nothing. Yeah, my Ursaluna in my winning run was tragic. It was Unnerve, and I think I used it like maybe 5 times the entire run until I eventually sacked it to Archie, I think it was, in Sleepwalk Cavern. To be fair, I think a lot of the reason why I didn't use it, because Unnerve is still pretty good, I think the main reason I didn't use it is I had Garchomp in that run, so Garchomp Earthquakes were always better than Unnerve Ursaluna's Earthquakes, so... And then I obviously wasn't going to waste, you know, well, not waste, wasn't going to use the Sard on it or anything if I didn't. More dupes. I think, yeah. Come on. Speaking of, okay, come on. Tornado. We're slowly ticking off every other dupe except for the ones we can actually get. This reminds me of... Well, hopefully this is an omen, because when we had to search this long for Slowbro yesterday, it then had absolute god IVs, so hopefully that's an omen of good things. Come on. More dupes. Exactly. Come on. I think at this rate we're going to spend more time looking for this encounter than we did in the gym fight. Okay, now we've officially seen everything except what we can actually get. Come on. I have not done any more calcing yet because I wanted to grab this encounter first. Well, I wanted to grab both my Tyranitar because while I did a lot of preliminary cooking in that with just a average, I haven't cooked anything more because I wanted to get these 2 mons in my box before I started doing that. I'll probably do a fair bit of cooking over the weekend, try and get most of the rest of the gym cooked up, but yeah, not yet. I also wasn't sure because there was a fair bit of fiction in this one, so I might end up having to lose something and that, so let's see. Oh, get down, come on. This one's even guts too. We hit the 2.5% guts Ursaluna before we hit the 15% actual encounter. Okay, there we go. We got our encounter. It's a Charizard, which is not what I was hoping for, but hey, it's fine. It's another flying type. It's flying type which not actually resists fighting moves too, which is decent. Still got Blaze. Oh well. Anyway. I'll just double check this can't kill me. I'm pretty sure it can't. What is that? As Dual Wing Beat, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, Let's. No, this is fine. Even Dragon Pulse should only do about 30% to me, so throw a Quick Ball. Hey, just think. Now I've got guaranteed Typhlosion for New Game ++. Sure. Oh, that's not a Quick Ball, I don't want that. What is that? 58. Okay. Well, it's not max special attack, I can tell you that. Do a little bit of chip. Why not? Let you sit in front of it. Fire Punch. Wait, what? Why does this say I have Fire Punch? According to the dex, it should have Dual Wing Beat, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, and Fledlets. Right, okay. Don't know about that one. So this thing obviously doesn't have Dual Wing Beat then, even though it apparently should. Okay. Okay, there we go. Record it. Okay, love. What about... Go with Casa. Yeah, that is weird. Obviously, some error in the dex there. I mean, not like dex errors are entirely new. But yeah, dex says, yeah, it should be 44, level 44 for dual wing beat, 52 flamethrower, 59 dragon pulse, 65 flare blitz. That was level 70, so that should have been 4 moves. Fire punch was the previous move at level 39, but anyway, let's do IV check. Lax is fine. Yeah. I'm gonna check moves though. Yeah. So this doesn't have dual wing beat for some reason, which it should, but okay, whatever. Oh well. Anyway, Lax and IVs. That's fine. I mean, yeah, whatever. Flare Blitz will hit hard. Solid. Not gonna complain. But yeah, that will do for today. I'll yeah, start cooking up the rest of the gym. And I'll actually have gonna actually have someone I know who's live, so we're gonna raid into Baron. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you next time.